Crazy Allison, and this is Crazy Felix, and you're watching Polymer Clay by Deb. Hi everybody, welcome back to Polymer Clay by Deb. I'm Deb and I'm here today with Felix, and we are going to start a brand new segment today called Ask Deb. I have been having a lot of people leave comments asking me all kinds of questions about polymer clay and different things, and because there's just too many to answer individually like that, I thought we would just do a segment where I take all the questions and just answer them in a video. So we'll start with some questions that Sima from Italy asked. She has several questions. The first one is, how do we decide which polymer clay should be used for making an item? The way I decide primarily is by what color effect I need. And if I need a certain color that only Primo has, I'll use Primo. Primarily I like to work with Fimo Soft. That's my preference. Sometimes Sculpey will have an effect that I can only get in Sculpey, and so then I'll use Sculpey, but Sculpey is my least favorite. Next one is, do you paint the clay? If yes, can we use normal water or oil colors? And the only time I paint the clay is if I want polka dots or something like stripes, and then I might use a Sharpie pen and or paint pen. And that has to be oil. Moving on, please suggest which mineral oil should be used to soften polymer clay. And this is the mineral oil I use, and it's just something I got at Walmart or at the drugstore. Felix is showing you his hind end. And you can also use cocoa butter for things like whipped cream, but I have never tried that. So moving on, Georgia from Italy asks, when working with this type of pasta, and I think she means clay, in addition to keeping the work surface very clean, the precautions to be taken if some lint is to stick to pasta. And here again, I think she means clay. With what can we possibly eliminate hairs or dust from pasta? And here again, I think she means clay. And I'll tell you what, around here, there's nothing that's going to eliminate hair except eliminating 6 cats, and I'm not going to do that. So her next question is, how do you clean the pasta machine when you change colors so as not to get the previous color in your other pieces that you roll out? And what I do is I just take a piece of clay, and this started out to be white clay, and I call this my dirty clay, and in between colors that I'm using, I will take this piece and roll it through several times until it picks up all of the other color, the previous color that I was using, and that works really well for me. Okay, now the next question is from Rhiannon, and she wants to know, how do you keep your white clay from getting muddled with other colors while you're working so quickly? And she says she has the hardest time with fingerprints and the white actually staying white. And when I'm doing a video, I am basically not keeping the colors off the clay. I am working fast, and for just a video, I don't worry about it. When I'm normally working, I do wash my hands in between every color that I'm using, and even then it's kind of hard to keep fingerprints and dirt out, especially white. The next question is Super Pink Cutie. She asks, how do you roll it out? And she's talking about a baby blanket, and my answer to you is, please watch the baby blanket video. I did a whole video on how to roll out the clay and make a baby blanket. Then the next question is from Duct Tape Master, and she wants to know what I use to edit the videos. And to edit the videos, I really use Premiere Elements, which is made by Adobe, and I also use Sony Vega, and a new one from Corel that I just am kind of experimenting with, but seems pretty easy to use and I like a lot, and I can't remember the name of it. But those are the software programs that I use. Now Candace, she wants to know if I have any suggestions as to where she can buy instructional information to make Christmas, Halloween, and jewelry pieces similar to my ornaments. And The best thing I can suggest is probably to go to Michael's, or you can even look them up online, but buy maybe some books, Polymer Clay books. That's where I really got my start, and I learned a lot through the books, and I find them to be very helpful. Other than that, just do a search for how-to videos on Polymer Clay online. And KDT Wallets wants to know, does Felix get fur stuck in the clay? And the answer is yes, 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 most definitely. Not much I can do about it. And then Rock Love Rock 23. Where do you get polymer clay from? You can buy it from Michael's, Joann's, AC Moore, and you can buy it online. I buy all of mine from Polymer Clay Express. I just find it's much easier to just buy it online from them. They're only a day ship away from me, and we don't have a Michael's, AC Moore, or anything here. I have to drive to another city, which is about an hour away, so it's just easier for me to do it that way. Then I have a 12-year-old Arabian boy. He's asking these questions. What kind of clay do I use? Primarily, I use 3 different clays. They are Fimo Soft, Primo, and Sculpey. I have never used Cernit. I did try a bendy clay one time. I've never done eraser clay. Primarily, I'm in the business of making ornaments, so that's all I really use. Now, he has a lot of requests. Can I do them for him in videos? And the answer is probably not. I mean, I have so many requests. I basically try to do videos on things that I'm selling and I can do quickly because I've had a lot of practice on that particular item. So keep the requests coming, and if I can do it, I will, but I probably can't do all of them. He also wants to know if I can make a complete sundress girl online or on video. And that was probably, I think, one of the last tutorials that I uploaded was the sundress. And I can't do the whole ornament in a video because the whole ornament takes 4 hours. And I think you would just be bored silly. So I try to do it in bits and pieces. I do have one coming out where I show you how to do the hair, and then a separate one to show you how to do the face. And I will be doing one to show you how to make the body, and then you can just take all of those techniques and put them together to make one whole ornament. And the last question that he asked if I could do a mermaid. And I told him that I was working on a mermaid when he asked me the question, and so he asked if he could see them. So here they are. This is just one. This is the very first mermaid I've ever done, and I have her sitting on a rock here with a seashell. And then this one, it's not Ariel, but I used Ariel as sort of a guide as far as, you know, what her hair looks like, and then she's holding a little fish. So there are my mermaids. Hope you enjoy them. And that's it for this week's questions. So that is it for our first segment of Ask Deb. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comment box, and I'll just get them all together and answer them in another video. And I do apologize for all the distractions from the cats, and there's another one. So anyway, that's what you have around here. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye now.